How's it going, Rogues Gallery? I just got back from not only my very first big Shadowverse Evolve event, but also my first big Bushiroad event. I want to give a huge shout out to Bushiroad for inviting me down to the Shadowverse Evolve LALCQ, the last chance qualifier, the last chance qualifier for the upcoming World Finals. And I just have to say it was an absolute blast. So today I'm going to share with you my journey and, well, I took a bunch of footage and it's going to be kind of like a half of a recount kind of deal and half of a, vlog in action. And I hope that I can convey the fun that I had to you all out there, because honestly, I had an absolute blast. Like I said, this was my very first Shadowverse Evolve big event outside of the LGS level, as well as my very first big Bushiroad event ever. And yeah, so join me on this journey. Alright, so like I said, I did compete in this event, and you might be asking yourself, hey, aren't you doing casting and coverage for the world event for Shadowverse Evolve? And my answer is yes. Yes, I was. I was not eligible to win this event. In fact, I had spoken with the folks from Bushiroad, and we were all in agreement that in the off chance that I did very well, I would drop from the event before the top 8, just so I was not conflicting with anyone else or anything like that. We'll talk about how I did in the event. I brought 2 decks to the event. I brought kind of a, your more standard discard dragon with my own little twists here and there. And then I brought my princess sword deck, kind of I wouldn't really call it my own custom brew, but it's the deck that I've been tweaking the most. I will have links for both of those decks, by the way, in the description down below. So if you'd like to check them out, hey, they are in the description down there. And I will say one of those decks did very, very well, and the other deck did not do so well, and you could probably guess right now. So let's begin the trip here. So flying out from Portland, it was a bit of an icy journey, right? We have had winter storms here in Portland, but I made it to the airport safely, and we were able to fly down to California. It was like a 2-hour flight or so. It took about half as long to get from the airport to the venue as it did for me to fly from Portland to LA. This kind of shows you kind of how close I am to LA, but and also maybe how far away the airport was from the actual venue. Not too bad. But the venue itself was actually really, really nice. It was in the Sheraton, LA San Gabriel, and overall, just in terms of the venue, I was very impressed. It was a very, very nice venue. I had a very, very nice hotel, and you know what? Let's take it away to me in the hotel. Hello. So we're gonna do a quick little room tour, starting in the bathroom, going into the main room. It's small, but it's I don't know, man, it's pretty nice. Much nicer than I anticipated, actually. Yeah. Little couch. Have a little view of the struggle to open it up. A little bit of a view. It's pretty cool. All right, first night's dinner, chose to dine in, and they had a decent menu. Look at this. Look at this. And I do believe there's rice underneath. Ah, it's hot. It's hot. Nice. And here we are, bright and early, day of the event, and check it out. This is more food posting. French toast. Looks really good. Great way to start the day. Let's go. All right, and that's going to lead us into the day of the event. I kind of got there a little bit early and scoped things out, talked to the Bushiroad crew, got my media badge, and I do have to say the entire Bushiroad team was incredibly nice, just really, really excellent people. Very, very good first impression that I had with them, so you know, huge shout out there. The venue itself, like the actual tournament area and the surrounding accoutrement was very, very nice, very, very Shadowverse themed. They had the suite of Bushiroad games playing and on these like giant panels that looked really, really good. I've been to a lot of trading card game events, and I have to say this was a very, very nice one, right? This is on the upper echelon of events that I have been to. The event itself went very, very well, and I did conduct a couple like player interviews here or there. One of them was with a Weiss Schwarz caster, and the other one was with the winner of the event. So once again, let's take it back to me at the venue.
All right, just finished our round 1 match against, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Connor. Boats Don't Sink, some of you might know me as. Mainly a Weiss Schwarz player, but we're here for Shadowverse now.
Yeah, we had a really, really fun, close match. I ended up losing, so congratulations on your win. How do you like the event so far? I know it's only 1 round, but...
Great. It's definitely more spacious than last week in Houston.
Yes, it is. It is quite the arena.
Yeah, I'm glad to see this many people showing up. We've got like probably 140 or so I'm really excited for Shadowverse looking this good.
Yeah, me too. Well, thank you so much, and good luck on the rest of your matches.
Yeah, you too.
I ended up playing all, was it like 8 rounds? I think it might have been 8 rounds. I think I played all 8 rounds, and let's just say I didn't do super great with my Dragon discard deck.
All right, so after a day of losing with Dragoncraft in the main event, I did free fight with Sword and went undefeated. Womp womp.
And like you just saw, I ended up going undefeated in the free fight with my Princess Sword deck. I probably should have just brought and played with the Sword deck to begin with. It's the deck that I'm most comfortable with. I have hundreds and hundreds of wins with Sword on the digital Shadowverse. It's just kind of like my thing. So yeah, but I figured, it was an event that I wasn't eligible to win anyway, so I was like, you know what, let's just go fun. Let's go do big dragon deck, and turns out it didn't do too well. I only won a couple games, but I wanted to play out through the entire event, so I played all 8 rounds, and then I played a bunch of free fight. I played just a bunch. Didn't lose a single time with Sword, so I mean that was kind of cool. And then, of course, we have the top 8.
All right, and we are here with our winner of the event. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey Chen.
Nice. Excellent job. What craft did you play, and how do you feel like the event went overall?
Uma Musume, and I think it went really well. I think I practiced a good bit for it, prepared like what I could, and I just got lucky.
Nice, awesome. Well, congratulations once again, and yeah, we'll see you at the World Finals.
Yeah, thank you.
And of course, huge congratulations to the winner and their sponsored invite to the World Championship in Japan, which is actually coming up very, very soon at the time of this recording and posting. Like I said, I will be there doing casting and coverage, so definitely catch the live stream on the Bushiroad Twitch channel. But I do have to say, just overall, I had a really, really good time. I was not sure what to expect. Like I said, I've never really been to a big Bushiroad event before, but they're one of the bigger TCG makers out there, and so I had a certain amount of expectations, and those were pretty decently met, if not exceeded in a lot of ways. Everyone was super, super nice. When I approached when I approached the venue, I was immediately recognized by someone from Bushiroad, and they were like, oh hey, and they started chatting and got me all situated. The community, I do want to say, was incredible, right? It's really, really interesting for me, someone who's been like really entrenched in like my own community and then like the Flesh and Blood community, to kind of see these other communities that members of the Rogues Gallery out there are a part of, that aren't necessarily part of the Flesh and Blood community. So I experienced this going to other card games last year, and I experienced this again attending this Shadowverse Evolve event. So I met a ton of really, really cool people who have watched my videos, and some people who would watch just only my Shadowverse Evolve videos, which I think is just like really, really cool. Yeah, it was awesome. So huge shout out to the community. That's one of the best parts. Literally, I don't want to say this, every single person I played against, right? I played all 8 rounds plus another like 4 to 5 and some like other just games here and there. You know, all like 12, 13 people that I played were all like super cool, super chill. Just have the best things to say about the Shadowverse Evolve community. You're all awesome. Like it was legitimately great meeting all of you. So if you're watching this video, hey, shout out to you. Yeah, and overall, I just had a phenomenal time, and it really, really makes me excited to attend more big Shadowverse events here in 2024. We have the Shadowverse Showdown, as well as the Grand Showdown. We have the Spring Team event. I'm just really looking forward to all of these things. Gotta get myself a good team and squad up for that event. And then, of course, I'm just really, really stoked for the Grand Showdown. So I think the future is really, really looking awesome for Shadowverse Evolve, especially the competitive scene and the tournament scene here in the US. Ended up, you know, getting some sweet promos just from attending the event. I didn't even mention this. The event itself was free to enter, right? All you had to do was just be there, right? And then they gave you a free promo card just for entering. And then you got another free promo card for playing just at least, I think you got 4 for every 4 free fight games that you played. You got a promo, which is really, really cool. Plus, like the people who got top 8 got the playmats and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I think the event was just really, really cool. I'm glad that I was there, and I'm very, very excited to go to more Shadowverse Evolve events. Like I said, we got Worlds coming up very shortly. I will be there doing casting and coverage. I'm very excited for it. Really excited to talk more Shadowverse Evolve. Such a fun game. And hope you'll catch me there live on the coverage. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our little journey here. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. And see you next time.